Seat. I like it.
Das ist auf jeden Fall der Spirit, Peter Herwedt. Möchtest du denn auch mit deiner Frage direkt unsere Pressekonferenz eröffnen vor unserem nächsten Heimspiel? Soll ich die erstmal eröffnen? Die Pressekonferenz vor dem nächsten Heimspiel am Samstag um 15:30 Uhr hier in der Mewa Arena gegen den SV Darmstadt 98 ist hiermit offiziell eröffnet. Peter Herwedt Eisenhut von Sport aus Mainz und der FAZ mit seiner ersten Frage.
Ja, dann guten Tag. Herr Henriksen, Sie haben Ihre Mannschaft hat in Leipzig überwiegend verteidigt. Wird das am Samstag ein Spiel, in dem Sie überwiegend angreifen, oder was erwarten Sie?
Yeah, listen, it's going to be hopefully a different picture than it was in Leipzig. That's clear. But again, it's going to be a tough game. This is going to be a battle. We're going to playing against an opponent as well that is fighting for their life. So at the end of the day, it's all about ourselves. We need to go out and have the same spirit. We work really hard in Leipzig. We work really hard in the home game before Leipzig against Bochum. We need to do exactly the same. But of course, hopefully the picture will be different, and hopefully the XG will turn around. So we have the XG that Leipzig had the last game, but Les can also do it. The main thing for us is that we have that spirit that makes us compatible, and that makes us look like a decent team again. Looks like that we can defend really well. We have had three clean sheets in the last 6 games, which is of course really important to win football games. That's natural, and that's our main goal. And then of course we want to attack as well. That's natural. But it's going to be a fantastic game. It's like a finale, like I've talked about many times before. This is one of them again, and we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to our crowd coming and supporting us again. They have been absolutely outstanding, and they will play a big part as well for Saturday's game.
Der Felix Mansel vom SWR hat ein bisschen schneller gezogen, wenn du ihm einmal das Mikro nach hinten hinterwerfen könntest.
2 Fragen. Ich frage hintereinander erstmal, why are you so happy?
Listen, I'm always, I think, most of the time I'm happy. And I've seen a team this week that is looking good. We had a really quiet training today, a little bit tactic-wise, but other than that, I see a team that is just getting better and better and better. The shape of the players we have got back as well is getting better and better and better. So, of course, we have to smile in these times, because it's all about attitude. It's all about belief and trust in ourselves and in the way we do it. And I trust my players. It's really it's looking fun.
Ich habe jetzt auch noch eine Frage auf Deutsch. Was ist an Darmstadt gefährlich und gut?
Hey, but listen. Any team in this league, we can lose. We have seen it. If we don't compete the way we should, then we can lose to anybody. We will lose to anybody in this league. Darmstadt is, of course, it's a team you saw last time as well. They came back from 2-0 down in Bochum, and you can see they are really good in transition, and they're of course dangerous. That's how it is. Any team in this league, everybody's compatible. But again, it's up to us. It's not about them. We don't care about everybody else. We didn't care about Leipzig. They were good, you know. But it's all about us. We can do our best, and then we'll see what happens. And then I'm confident. So for me, it's all about what we come with. It's all about our attitude. It's all about how much we're willing to fight for each other. It's about how willing we are to do everything to defend, and also do everything to be brave enough and have fun on the pitch. And that's what has to come true. Give the players free to play. That's what they've done their whole lives, and hopefully they'll go out on Saturday and do the same.
Bardo Rudolph von der Allgemeinen Zeitung.
Was müsst ihr dann machen, um den Darmstädter Abwehrriegel zu knacken und zu Toren zu kommen?
No, but listen, we have many possibilities. We have our set pieces as well. They have, I think we have had five out of the last 6 goals we have scored that has been set pieces. So that's one of our, of course, really important targets as well, and in the game that's natural. But also we have players who can hurt. We have really good players up front that can hurt any team, and that's for us. That's the main thing, that we dare to be there. We dare to play. Everybody wants the ball. Everybody is brave enough to stand in there together and make the mistake, because we will make mistakes, and it's just about how do we cope with that? How do we come on to the next ball? It doesn't matter if I'm playing with my 7. I just played 5 minutes with my 7-year-old kid as well. I said, listen, the more mistakes you make, the better you will get, and it's the same. And you have to push something to get something done, especially in football. And being brave is the key word for us, and then be really clever in defending.
Peter Dörr von der Bild-Zeitung.
Wie sieht es denn personell aus? Angreifen. Mit welcher Formation wird da vorne angegriffen am Samstag?
Oh, but listen, we have, like I said also last week, we're getting more and more people on the pitch. I think I have to take 3 out of the squad of 20. That means that we have a lot of players all of a sudden. We don't have any suspension at the moment, and we have, I think, 8 who has 4 yellows, or at least I'm missing 1 yellow to get a suspension. But we have everybody ready right now, and I'm not going to tell you who's going to play up front. I'm sorry, that's a scandal, hey. But no, but that's how football is. That's how we are. We of course keep our cards close, and then we'll see somebody who is willing to do everything they can up front and all over the pitch on Saturday, and have our fans in the back. And then we are really happy that everybody is more or less fit again. Even Viper is getting closer and closer and closer. So I'm not sure he will be available for Saturday, but next week I'm pretty certain that he can be selected, and that's the kind of things we want. And I've seen also Eddie doing really well this week, and there's a lot of players who's coming closer and closer and closer. And like I told Eddie this morning as well, we just bought a new player. It's fantastic to have somebody coming in like him and just all of a sudden showing something else. He's been a little bit injured for a long while. Now he's free to play again. Now he's free to actually stand there again, and that's good in this period of time. We have 6 weeks left, 7 games. And we need everybody available, especially with the suspension we can have if we get yellow cards. So we have a really good group of players, and everybody is ready and fit to play. More or less, we have of course Maxim Leitz out, and we have also Bell out. But other than that, everybody is ready.
Peter Herbert.
Joshua Giavogi war zuletzt so close.
Difficult name, you know.
Joshua. Der war so close, dass er mittendrin war. Wie haben Sie ihn denn wahrgenommen in seiner Entwicklung, seit Sie hier sind, und welche Rolle spielt er in der Kette?
But listen, hey, everybody knows what kind of professional this is, exactly what he's capable of doing. We know how well he knows the game. And he played a really good game in Leipzig. He played a really good game when he came on last 30 minutes against Bochum as well. So we know of course what he's capable of doing, and we are just happy to have a player like that with his, not only his reputation but also the routine he has. That is really of course important for any football team, especially in our situation. So and he's really good for the cabine. He's a fantastic man, you know, and that's something that's almost as important as to be a really good footballer.
Bardo zunächst einmal, und danach könnt ihr schon mal das Mikro an Felix hintergeben.
Vielleicht noch ein Wort zu Jonathan Burkhardt, der spielt gegen seine Heimatstadt. Wie sehen Sie seine Entwicklung nach dieser langen Verletzungspause? Ist er wieder bei 100% Ihrer Meinung nach? Und wie wichtig ist er für die Mannschaft?
Again, like we talked about it now, and Lee, he wasn't playing in Leipzig because he's been on a 12-hour flight back. He has been on a national duty also in January. We couldn't use him there as well. So we can see that the form and the shape of the team is just getting better and better and better. And Johnny, of course, he's been outstanding for us. You could see the last 30 minutes against Leipzig. And then he was shaking everybody, and he was all over the place, and he was dribbling, he was holding the ball, he was going deep. Like, this is a player who can do anything. You know, he's not only good in the half spaces, he can also run deep. He's good with the back to the goal. He's good dribbling wise. So he has all possibilities. And with him and also Lee, of course, we have two players there that are difficult to and they are getting closer to the top shape. You know, and that's a good time. It's really a good time that we are getting players like that back that can actually do a difference. And Johnny, of course, is a signal player, as I've told you before. He made a double pack, and he's dangerous in every single game he's playing. So a lot of trust and belief is, of course, also for him. And he can play 90 minutes, and he's working his ass off every day, and also in the game. So for us, of course, we are happy that he's getting closer and closer to his 100%. If he's not 100% now, I'm really looking forward to when he gets 100%, because then he will be a world-class player, you know, because he's doing really well.
Felix, bitte.
Wie viel Kopfsache und wie viel Fußball wird das am Samstag? Wie viel Fußballtechnik, Taktik und wie viel Kopfsache? Wie viel Prozent?
No, but the fun part about it, I talked to the players about it today, because we did some tactical stuff. Of course, we have to do some tactical stuff. Of course, we have to know what we want to do. We need to hold our positions. We need to be clever in our transitions defensive-wise. We need to be clever in the first pressing, all these things. But they know that, and we have done this for like 5-6 weeks now. So, of course, we are focusing a little bit on what they do as well. But again, in the last 6-7 games, I think it will be more a mental game than a tactical game, and so in that sense, for me, we can make mistakes, but it's how we react on that, and that's why it's going to be a mental game. Again on Saturday, it's going to be who wants us the most, who is willing to run the most, who is willing to do everything for each other, and in that, I have a really, really, really good feeling with our team right now. In the cabin, there is a good stimmung, and everybody is of course, not everybody is happy, because not everybody is playing, but everybody is willing to go the right way for each other. Everybody is putting the right things in front, and that's always the team. It's always the club that it goes in front. It's always that is the main aim. And everybody is going in the same direction. And for me, that is by far the most important thing in our situation. And that's what we need. So that's why it's going to be a mental game. It's the one who wants it the most. So we're happy with that.
Peter, bitte.
Dominik Kor kehrt ja nach Gelbsperre wieder zurück. Nach der defensiv starken Leistung in Leipzig, wo finden Sie denn einen Platz für ihn?
Listen, again, he has done really well. I think he started in the game against Bochum. I also think he started against Augsburg, where we had a clean sheet. So the end of the day, it's a gift for any coach to have a luxury problem, you know. That's a gift. And in the beginning, when I first came here, there was not many luxury problems we had, you know. But we have it now, and we can see from the bench we can change the game. I think we changed the game in Leipzig, even though Domi wasn't there. But the three players who came on, Lee came on, Brian came on, and Sylvain Widmer came on as well after 55 minutes. And even Eddie at the back, he played fantastic 15 minutes in the back. So we have possibilities from the bench, and that is for us really, 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 really important. And Domi, he's really important as well, because he also has been in the game for many years, and he knows exactly what this kind of games is all about. So I'm confident that we'll put on 11 players that is really ready, and then luckily we have 9 players on the bench who's really competitive as well, are really, really, really good.
Bardo?
Am Samstag soll der erste richtig warme Tag in diesem Jahr werden mit 25 Grad. Kann das zum Faktor werden im Spiel?
I think it's the same for both teams. I'm not sure, but I hope it is. So I don't think it's going to be a team for any of us. Of course, it's getting warm, but the harder the game will be, the better for us, I think. but we don't know. Let's see. That's just speculations. I don't have a ball to look in and see how it's good or bad or whatever it is. But for me, hope that there's coming a full house on Saturday, because we can keep saying that the next 7 weeks, but it's the most important game of the year. That's every week from now on. It's the next final is always the most important. So when we have played Darmstadt, then Hoffenheim will be the most important game of the season. That's going to be like that the next 7 games, and that's just how it is. We are looking forward to that, because to be actually playing for something is the most funny thing to do. So in any game, it's the most important game, and Saturday, of course, is then we can put pressure on somebody else. And if we get a good result, and that's what we're looking into.
Felix, bitte, müsst du noch mal einmal ein Mikrofon haben? Wir haben aktuell ein bisschen über 30.000, also ein paar Plätzchen sind noch frei. Es gibt die Tickets bei uns auf den bekannten Verkaufskanälen. Felix, bitte.
Ist das aktuelle Ziel Ihrer Mannschaft, den Relegationsplatz zu sichern, oder glauben Sie noch an den direkten Klassenerhalt, ohne über Relegation zu gehen?
No, but we take one game at a time, and the main thing is for us in the end of May to be in the Bundesliga. I don't care if we have to play 2 more games. Of course, we rather not to, but if that's going to be the case, then we will take it. When I came, we were 4 points behind Köln. We were 9 points away from a secure spot. We were actually 10 points away from Bochum. So we have taken 4 points on Bochum, and we have taken 5 points from Köln. So for us, if we can keep going like that, the next 7 games, it's going to look a little bit exciting, and we'll see what happens in the end. But most importantly for us is, of course, the next game, and then we will see where we stand before the last game in I think Wolfsburg. We are playing there in the last game. So we take one team on one, but most realistically, of course, it is the relegation game that we are looking into. But we'll do our best every game. See what happens. That's football. That's life.
Gibt's noch Fragen? Ich sehe keine Hand mehr. Dann bedanke ich mich bei euch für eure Fragen und wir sehen uns alle am Samstag in der Mewa Arena. Wer es aus Gründen nicht hierher schafft, der kann das Spiel bei 05er FM verfolgen. Tim Klotz wird es da original auf Roy Hessisch einsingen, ansonsten läuft es bei Sky. Und wer Lust hat, sich noch ein bisschen einzustimmen, der kann heute Nachmittag beim 05er TV mal vorbeikommen. Meine Kolleginnen und Kollegen aus dem TV haben einen sehr coolen Vorbericht gemacht mit Andreas Hanke-Olsen. Bis bald.
Pleasure.